If you enjoy this content, consider subscribing to our channel, liking it, and smashing the notification bell. Be the best version of yourself. There is a famous quote often attributed to Benjamin Franklin during the signing of the Declaration of Independence. As the Founding Fathers were about to sign the Declaration, Franklin reportedly said, "We must all hang together, or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately." This witty remark reflected the grave risk the signers were taking. If their bid for independence failed, they could be executed for treason. Franklin's words were a reminder that unity was essential for their survival. While this quote is associated with the Declaration of Independence, it captures the spirit of cooperation and risk when the Founding Fathers later drafted and signed the U.S. Constitution. Interestingly, today, some want to eliminate or modify the U.S. Constitution. As a naturalized citizen, this surprises me. The U.S. Constitution is a marvel of creativity, considering that most Founding Fathers were self-educated and relatively young. The Declaration of Independence, adopted on July 4, 1776, is one of the most important documents in American history. It marked the formal separation of the 13 American colonies from British rule, laying the philosophical and moral foundation for the new nation. The Declaration, written primarily by Thomas Jefferson, outlined the colony's grievances against King George III and articulated their right to self-governance. The Declaration's importance lies in its enduring principles of liberty, equality, and human rights. It proclaimed that all men are created equal and that individuals are endowed with unalienable rights, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These ideas inspired not only the American Revolution but also future movements for freedom and democracy around the world. Beyond its immediate impact on American independence, the Declaration set forth a vision for a government that derives its power from the consent of the governed, emphasizing the people's right to overthrow unjust rulers. Its ideals have been referenced in civil rights struggles and democratic movements globally, making it a timeless symbol of freedom and human dignity. The Founding Fathers were pivotal figures in the American Revolution and the formation of the United States. Here's a brief overview of some key Founding Fathers and their contributions to the Declaration of Independence. George Washington. Washington was the first President of the United States and Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army during the American Revolution. Though not directly involved in the drafting of the Declaration, his leadership in the fight for independence solidified his place as a key founding figure. Washington did not contribute directly to the writing of the Declaration of Independence. Still, his role as a military leader was crucial in making the ideals in the document a reality. Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and later became the third President of the United States. A staunch advocate for liberty, Jefferson's political philosophy helped shape the nation's founding principles. Jefferson wrote the first draft of the Declaration, articulating the colony's reasons for seeking independence from Britain. His eloquent writing emphasized natural rights, freedom, and self-governance. John Adams. Adams was a lawyer and diplomat who became the second President of the United States. A strong advocate for independence, Adams played a central role in persuading others in the Continental Congress to support the Declaration. Adams was a key figure in the debate over independence. Though Jefferson wrote the Declaration, Adams' fiery rhetoric and leadership helped ensure its passage in Congress. 4. Benjamin Franklin. Franklin was a polymath, an inventor, diplomat, and philosopher, who played a crucial role in the American Revolution. He was also a senior member of the Continental Congress and instrumental in securing French support during the war. Franklin was part of the committee drafting the Declaration of Independence. His wisdom and diplomatic experience helped refine and steer the document through Congress. John Hancock. Hancock was a wealthy merchant and prominent Patriot leader. He served as President of the Continental Congress and is best remembered for his bold signature on the Declaration of Independence. As the President of the Continental Congress, Hancock was the first to sign the Declaration, symbolizing his strong support for the independence movement. Samuel Adams. A cousin of John Adams, Samuel Adams was a political activist and one of the key leaders of the independence movement. He organized protests like the Boston Tea Party and rallied colonial resistance to British rule. While not directly involved in writing the Declaration of Independence, Samuel Adams was a driving force leading to independence, helping build public support for the cause. Richard Henry Lee. A statesman from Virginia, Lee was an early advocate for colonial independence. His family was influential, and he used his position to advance the cause of liberty. Richard Henry Lee introduced the Resolution for Independence to the Continental Congress on June 7, 1776, which eventually led to the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. Roger Sherman. Sherman was a lawyer and politician from Connecticut who served on the committee that drafted the Declaration of Independence and later helped draft the U.S. Constitution. Sherman, along with Jefferson, Franklin, and others, was a member of the committee that shaped the Declaration of Independence, though his most significant contributions came later in framing the Constitution. Each of these figures played a unique role in the formation of the United States, whether through military leadership, diplomacy, or drafting the country's foundational documents. While not all directly contributed to the Declaration of Independence, their collective efforts were crucial in securing American independence. If you enjoyed the content, leave us a comment and consider subscribing to our channel. Until next time, keep reaching for the stars.